Evening to all and welcome to the session. Before we go to the actual session, I would like to talk about the top batches from top educators starting from 27th January. Quick look at these batches. Selection in SSC CGL 2021-22 exams, SSC CGL and CHSL. Please give me a second. SSC CGL and CHSL batch, SSC CHSL exclusive batch, SSC CPO 2021 exam batch, complete batch on general studies, all SSC 2021 exams, foundation batch, SSC MTS, target SSC stenographer, complete batch, Delhi Police Constable, complete batch. There are two iconic features. One is a raise hand feature. The other one, ask a doubt by Unacademy. Both are very important, very useful. The Ask a Doubt feature is now available on Unacademy website for all our learners in SSC exam. We heard you and upgraded the Unacademy Ask a Doubt feature to suit your needs. Ask up to 3 doubts at a go, get solutions in your preferred language, submit your doubts to the Unacademy website or the learner application. These are the test series. Many of these are free. You don't have to pay. Only thing you have to check the days and the time slots. Raise hand feature. Once you take the plus subscription, you can use this feature. Talk with your favorite educators in live class and clear your doubts. It is much better than offline. Every Sunday, Unacademy conducts a scholarship test, SSC Combat, and 23rd January, that is day after tomorrow, there is a quantitative aptitude marathon. All that you have to do, answer 30 questions in 50 minutes. It is at 12 noon on Sunday. You can win scholarship from a pool of 1 crore. These are the offers, January subscription offers. And do remember to use my referral code Murthy10. You get 10% discount. All set, let's crack it. Now we'll go to important questions. Good evening. Please read the first one and try to spot the error. All these questions are based on exam topics, based on good evening. Usually, they touch the same aspects. They're very important that way. Why she was angry with her son? Which part has an error? She was angry with her son. Why? Answer is the first one. You cannot say this is a question. Question means interrogative form. We cannot say why she was. We have to say why was she. So based on that, there's an error here. We have to say why was she angry with her son? Then it's a question. Why was she angry? An easy one. I'm sure you guys got it right. I thanked him for his advices. Where is the error? I thanked him for his advices. Yes, here we have one word. This is not correct. You have to use the word advice, but you got to recollect advice is a verb, advice is a noun. It is an abstract noun. Abstract noun. We cannot use an abstract noun, especially this one, in the plural form. So it is not advices. I thanked him for his advice. That's enough. I thanked him for his advice. That's enough. Yes. The answer is the third one. Third part, there's an error. Yes, it is an uncountable noun, abstract noun. Chauhan. Question number 3. The old man climbed 7 floors with hardly no effort at all. This is an important question in the sense once you answer, I will be able to tell why it is important. Hardly is a negative word. No is also a negative word. We cannot use two negative words in the same clause. That is known as double negative. Not correct. We have to say, the old man climbed 7 floors with hardly any effort. You can also say, the old man climbed 7 floors with no effort at all. Either way, the sentence is right. But you cannot use both. With hardly any effort, with no effort at all. But you cannot say hardly no effort. That is double negative. Question number 4. Ajay says he understood French but cannot speak it as fluently as his parents and grandparents do. This is also an easy one based on grammar knowledge. All of you remember any question based on grammar rules. I think for a few seconds we had a problem. Question number 4. Ajay says he understood. Here you cannot use the verb in the past form. One, it is the reporting verb is in present, tenses don't change, and it talks about a fact. Any fact we have to use present tense. Based on that, Ajay says he understands French, but cannot speak it as fluently as his parents and grandparents do. There's an error here. Understood is not correct. We have to say understands. Yes. Question is about present tense. Question number 5, the last question related to error location. Information suitable for communication, interpretation, or processing by a computer are called as data. Where is the error? How come so long? Here, what is the subject of this sentence? Information. After that, whatever you see, just to add more information, suitable for communication, interpretation, or processing by a computer. You don't have to consider all these words. You ask yourself, will you say information are or information is? What will you say? No, 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 no. Please listen. Here, information, that is a subject. Information is singular. You cannot use are. First error. Information suitable for communication, interpretation, or processing by a computer is called. Are is not correct. And one more error. After called, you should not use as. So, what is the correct expression? Is called data. No, that is not right. There are two errors. First one, are is not correct because the subject is information. Second one, after the verb call, you should not use the adverb as. So, what is the correct expression? Information is called data, then it is correct. And some students have said something wrong with the word data. Nothing wrong. Some nouns of Latin and Greek origin, they don't take S or ES. One of the examples, datum singular, data plural. But you should also remember data can be used, is used as a collective noun. Data can be the plural of datum, datum singular, data plural. Data is also used as a collective noun. That's why you come across that data is important. Nothing wrong with that. When I say that data is important, what does it mean? I have used the word data as a collective noun. Collective nouns always take a singular verb. So nothing wrong with the word data. Perfect. You should not say as, and you have to use a singular verb. The question is about subject verb agreement, one thing, and also about the use of adverb, unnecessary use of adverb as. I hope you guys got it. Question number 6. Now you have sentence improvement. Whatever you see in red may be right, may not be right. It is correct, no improvement. Not correct, one of the options. He has not he has not taken any coaching, but he plays good than many professional players. Ah, that's very good. I appreciate your response. Here, he plays better than. Good is not correct. Good is what? Adjective. We have to use the adverb and also comparative form. Here, plays, how does he play? Better than. We have to use better. We cannot use a positive form, we have to use comparative form. Here, why comparative? The word than, better than. Than goes with the comparative form. Based on that, he is playing good, not correct. Best, not correct. The third option is the answer. He is playing better than many professional players. The question is about degrees of comparison. We cannot use a positive form, we cannot use adjective, we have to use the adverb and also the comparative form. People arrived from all parts of the country and had walked miles to take a dip at the confluence of the rivers Ganga and Yamuna. An easy one should not be that difficult. One reading you should be able to answer. The clue for you: arrive. People arrive from all parts of the country. Which tense is it in? People arrive from all parts of the country. It is in present because the sentence talks about a fact. Then here we cannot use walked. We have to use a verb in the present form. Based on that, walking is not correct. Walk for miles, hold this one. Had walked, we cannot use past perfect. The sentence talks about a fact. Any fact, we have to use present tense. Based on that, people arrive from all parts of the country and walk for miles to take a dip at the confluence of the rivers Ganga and Yamuna. Answer is the second option. Very good. Perfect. My request: first, please mention the question number, then the option. One thing. If possible, write the correct expression. That helps in the long run. You will get benefited. Only question, option number, it doesn't help in the real sense. But whatever you think is right, write that one. You will be able to remember, and that will help in the long run. Everybody wants to be winning a prize in the arts competition. This is an easy one. This also talks about we are supposed to use present tense. It talks about a fact. It's a fact that everyone wants success. So, based on that, what is the answer? Everybody wants to be winning is ruled out. Everybody is singular. Then you cannot use want. Sentence is in present tense, affirmative. We should add s or es to the verb. Wants to have won. You cannot use this one. Everybody wants to win a prize in the arts competition. Everyone wants to have success. Everyone wants to win. Answer is the third option. Present tense. It's a fact. 13 miners were trapped inside a coal mine due to the flooding from a nearby river yesterday. This is based on contextual awareness. One thing. Contextual awareness. Question number 9. Not difficult to answer, but you got to be a little careful. How come no response? 13 miners were trapped inside a coal mine due to flooding from a nearby river yesterday. Here, word trapped, you should understand, context goes into past yesterday. Then you have to understand. The moment you see the word yesterday, you have to tell yourself it goes into the past. We should use past tense. Here, word trapped, past tense, passive, passive voice. Word trapped, 13 minus plural, word trapped seems right. Hold that one. Word trapped into a coal mine. We don't use a preposition into. Have been trapped. Because the word yesterday is there, you cannot use present perfect tense. That's a wrong combination, a common error. Trapped, the 13 minus trapped, you need the verb. What is the answer? No substitution required. No, no, not into a coal mine. In a coal, inside a coal mine. Not into. Answer is the second option. Good evening, Malik. No, we don't say trapped into a coal mine. We say trapped inside a coal mine. Answer is the second option. No substitution required. I hope you guys got it. The difference is inside, outside. Imagine something like this, a room or a shed, whatever. Someone is here. He is inside. Someone is here outside the house. Inside the house, outside the house. Into talks about, we use into. When there is action involved, movement is movement is there. He walked into. He walked into the room. He jumped into the river. When there is movement, we use the word into. Obviously, here it is not about the movement. It is about getting trapped inside a coal mine. Have you got the difference? Who is this? Soumya Ranjan. I hope you got it. Here we cannot use into. Into goes with movement. No substitution is the answer. Please go to question number 10, the last question related to sentence improvement. Every year, our association is having a meeting to elect the officers. Please look at question number 10. Platinum Army. The name sounds so good. Every year, that is a clue for you. Every year, every week, every month, every day, it talks about habitual action. Any habitual action, we have to use present tense. As simple as that. But here it is not in present. That is not correct. So what is the answer? Are having. No. Here the subject is association. Association is third person singular. We have to use a singular verb. Based on that, every year our association has a meeting to elect the officers. Which tense is it? It is present tense. Question number 11 to 11. Now we have 5 questions based on fillers. Fillers, do remember, you need to use your grammar knowledge, contextual awareness, and vocabulary. I felt something hard, my cheek. What is the right word? I felt something hard my cheek. Excuse me. 11, fourth option. No, no, kosher. Usually you get right, but here it is only hit. I felt something hard hit my cheek. To hitting is not correct. To be hitting not correct. To hit. Here you don't have to use a preposition to. I felt something hard hit my cheek. That's enough. That's correct. To is not required. Yes, answer is the first option. There was a lot of rubbish on the floor, so I asked Sangeeta to sweep away. This is an easy one, provided you know what the subject is or what the object is, complement is. Question number 12, there was a lot of rubbish. Here the key word is rubbish on the floor, so I asked Sangeeta to sweep. To sweep, rubbish is singular. You cannot use them. Rubbish means litter. You cannot use it, is considered singular. This, it's sweep it away. No, 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 no. Rubbish. What is that rubbish over there? Remove the rubbish. Rubbish is considered singular. And based on that, it is the third option. Sweep it away. Sweep it away. Not it's it. Answer is the third option. How come today the question you're not getting a bit surprising? Sweep it away. Remove it from there. We use it. After 3 months of practice, I now swim quite fast. After 3 months of practice, I now swim quite fast. This talks about a it talks about an ability. Ability we use the helping verb can. Based on that, after 3 months of practice, I cannot. I should now. I can. Could goes with past ability. I can swim quite fast. No, not should. Can. I can swim quite fast. Can talks about ability. To express one's ability, one's skill, we should use a helping verb can. That's right. Question number 14. You have traveled a long way. You be tired. This is not an easy one. If you get it right, you should be happy. You have traveled a long way. Yes, you must be tired. It is not should, it is not could, it is not can. Must be. This is a helping verb. Must be is used to make a deduction about the present. What is the use of must be? It is used to make a deduction. Deduction means to come to conclusion based on facts. To come to conclusion based on facts about the present. If you have to make a deduction about the past, then you have to use must have. But here it is about the present, must be. Question number 15. You will not be allowed in the film festival. You have a photo ID card. Here you have to focus on will not be allowed. That you have to consider. Question number 15. What is the answer? Answer is the second option. In case you have, no. If you have, whether is ruled out. Unless you have a photo ID. Unless means what? If you don't. If you don't have, you will not be allowed. So here we have to use unless you have a photo ID. Very good. I appreciate that. Now we have questions, 5 questions based on active voice and passive voice. They look a little difficult, but once you know the tense, it becomes very easy. Innovators who are furthering the beneficent uses of advanced AI should avoid always active voice, passive voice. First, you decide, focus on the verb. Should avoid. It's a helping verb. All the helping verbs take the same pattern. You have to repeat the helping verb, you have to use be and the verb in the past participle form. That means you have to look for should be avoided. Here you have should be avoided, should have been not correct, shall be not correct, should be avoided. It should be either the first one or the fourth one. But here fourth one is wrong because taken over. It is not taken over, takes over. Based on that, scenarios where a machine takes over should be avoided by innovators who are furthering the beneficent uses of advanced AI. Answer is the first option. Yes, yes, you got to read quickly, but you don't have to read every option. First, you focus on the verb, the tense. Then it becomes easy for you. You have to go for elimination approach. Should avoid, should be avoided. She can do, it can be done. So should be avoided only two options. Immediately you strike off these. Between the two, taken over is not correct, takes over is correct. Answer is the first option. You need only a few seconds. He questions the ability of markets to survive without state intervention. He questions the ability. Which tense is it? Present tense. Then you have to look for is questioned or are questioned in passive voice. Being questioned, not correct. Are questioned. But here, the ability of markets to survive without state intervention. Are is not correct. The ability of markets to survive without state intervention. Again, are is not correct. Is questioned. Only one option, that is the answer. Answer is what happened? Question number 17. Fourth option. Very good. Who is this? Kaushal. The ability of markets to survive without state intervention is questioned by him. You don't have to go through all the options. He questions something. Something is questioned. Look for is questioned. Is questioned only one option. That is the answer. I'm sorry. Question number 18. Their emotionally intense collaboration maximized their creative potential. This is past tense. Maximized. You have to look for was maximized. Based on that, eliminate, hold this one, eliminate, eliminate. So, what is the answer? Obviously, the second option. Their creative potential was maximized by their emotionally intense collaboration. 18, answer is the second option. Yes, very good, Kaushal. You need only a few seconds, not more than that. Air travel can spread a pandemic worldwide within days. Can spread, passive voice can be spread. Can be spread, shall ruled out, is ruled out, can be spread. Answer should be the first one or the fourth one. A pandemic, a pandemic can be spread worldwide within days by air travel seems right. And air travel can be spread, not correct. Answer is the first option. A pandemic can be spread worldwide within days by air travel? Yes, first option. Question number 20. Researchers have found present perfect. Any perfect tense in passive voice, you have to look for the word been. Have been found. Could be found, not correct. Being found, not correct. Was found, not correct. We have to look for has been or have been found. Answer is the fourth option. Only a few seconds. It has been found by researchers. Been is a clue. Only one option has been, that is the answer. Now, 5 questions. Narration. When it comes to direct and indirect, do remember first you have to look at the reporting verb. If the reporting verb is in past, then the tenses over here they change. Present changes to past. Then you have to look at the options. So, wanted to take up a job while husband wanted her to look after the family seems right. Wants is not correct. Here wants is not correct. Here that though she wanted, you cannot use though. Answer is the first option. He said that Garima wanted to take up a job while her husband wanted her to look after the family. Present changes to past. Very simple. First, focus on the reporting verb. Here, reporting verb, the first verb is a reporting verb. It is in past. Then you have to tell yourself the tenses change to a corresponding past tense. Past tense, past tense. This is a little tricky. Past tense changes to past perfect. Based on that, here was a child, wasn't afraid. Not correct. Was a child, she hadn't been afraid. Hold that one. Was, you cannot use. Hold this one. It should be the second one or the fourth one. Here, 22:4 is not correct. It should be the second one. She said that when she was a child, she hadn't been afraid of ghosts. She said that when she had been a child, she wasn't afraid of ghosts. Actually, both should be changed to past perfect. You don't see that. So, in my opinion, it should be usually we don't say I had been a child. We say when I was a child. Based on that, you have to consider the second option. I hope you guys got it. I said to my friend, again, reporting verb in past, can changes to could. Your dictionary. Here, I asked my friend, could one option, second option, ruled out, ruled out. Either the first one or the second one. I asked my friend if I could borrow his dictionary for one day. I asked my friend if I could borrow your dictionary. No. It changes to his dictionary. Answer is the first option. Very good. The chairman of the selection committee said, first to focus on the reporting verb. We shall finalize the rest of our team after we have selected. Will or shall they change to would? Have selected changes to had selected. Present perfect to past perfect. Based on that, would is here, have selected, not correct. Would is there, have selected, not correct. They would finalize their team after they selected, not correct. The chairman of the selection committee said that they would finalize the rest of their team after they had selected the skipper. Answer is the fourth option. Present perfect changes to past perfect. Question number 25. He said, reporting verb is in past. Has anybody been kind to you? Present perfect changes to past perfect. Based on that, had been unkind, not kind, unkind. Had anybody been unkind to me? Here, if there is no helping verb, we should use if or whether. You don't find, so not correct. If anybody had been kind to you, you is not correct. He asked me if anybody had been unkind to him. Him is not correct. So what is the answer? The first option is the answer. He asked me if anybody had been unkind to me. First option makes sense. We have 5 questions based on one-word substitutes. After that, we have 5 questions based on idioms. Flat metal or porcelain plate fixed on a wall as an ornament or memorial. What is the answer? One-word substitute. Flat metal or porcelain plate fixed on a wall as an ornament or memorial. Here, poster is ruled out, you can eliminate. Board, you can eliminate. You have to choose between the first and the fourth. Answer is the fourth option. Yes, Kaushar. Plague. Tabloid is like a magazine. Tabloid, usually, it is tabloid. What is the difference between a tabloid and a magazine? Magazine is usually A4 size. Double that is a tabloid. Magazine usually once a month, sometimes once a week, and this is a weekly edition. Once they were very popular tabloids, now they are not in the market. They would cover sensational news and very popular in the UK. In our country, there was one tabloid once, Sun, only for a short period. Now we don't come across tabloids. So that has no relevance here. Answer is the fourth option. A short poem or speech addressed to the spectators after the conclusion of a drama takes a lot of time, more than 20 seconds. Have you answered? Oh, still the slide has not changed. Okay. Answer is the third option. Prologue is like introduction. Intro comes before, before. And dialogue, two persons. Monologue, only one person. Answer is the third option. Yes, of course. Something capable of being done. Something is possible, something is capable of being done. What is a one word substitute? Probable means likely to happen, but that is not the answer. Attainable means to last for a long time, durable, not the answer. It is not explicable, means something that can be explained, not the answer. Feasible, feasible means possible, not probable, feasible. Something capable of being done, feasible, something that is possible. Feasible is a better word. Answer is the second option. One who studies election trends by means of opinion polls is an important one. Look at the options very carefully. Question number 29 is important. Has anyone answered? 29 2. Very good. Cephalogist is the answer. Entomologist deals with insects. And demagogue is a leader who deals with the passions, works on the passions of people. And eugenics is a field. It deals with getting a better race, dealing with better qualities and propagating those. Answer is it is not the third option. Second option, cephalogist. The art of good eating is also an important one. The art of good eating. When it comes to painting, sculptures, rich taste, we use the word connoisseur. Like that, food related. What is the answer? Gastronomy, astronomy, vegetarianism, gourmet. Answer is the fourth option. And gastronomy deals with the art of cooking or related to food. But here it talks about the art of good eating. Based on that, answer is the fourth option. Astronomy deals with the study of stars and celestial bodies. Please go to the next one, stave off. That's an important idiomatic expression. Stave off. No one has answered 31. We have five questions. Idioms. No, not the third option. The party high command wanted to stave off. It means postpone, delay. Answer is the first option. It is not wait and see, not allow it to take its own course, not prevent. Delay. Delay is nothing but postpone. They made no bones about acknowledging their debt to his genius. Make no bones means what? Make no bones about something. It goes with conversation English. Did not have any hesitation in, did not have any faith in, demanded compensation, had problems in. No one has responded. Question number, yes. It is, did not have any hesitation in. Answer is the first option. Not the second one, not the third one, not the fourth one. Make no bones about something means to be very frank, to be very candid, not to hesitate. Did not have any hesitation in acknowledging, means they have been very frank. Answer is the first option. He went on sowing wild oats. That is a idiomatic expression. Try to read the options very carefully. 33, what is the answer? Oh, it is more than 20 seconds. I see slide number 31 now, but here I have 33. Looks like we have a problem. 33, he went on sowing wild oats. He reaped suffering in his later life, inviting troubles as a boy, warning others, irresponsible pleasure seeking in young age. To be very candid, seeking sexual pleasure in young age. Answer is the third option. Who has got it right? Very good. Sometimes it happens that we have to give the devil his due. This is an idiomatic expression. Give the devil his due. To give credit to even a notorious person, to give encouragement even to the enemy, to invite the devil, to stand in the way of the devil. 34, what is the answer? Yes, first option. To give credit to even a notorious person, not the second, not the third, not the fourth. Very good. I think all of you have got it right. The king, this is an important one. The king had been made to eat humble pie. What is the idiom over here? To eat humble pie. To eat humble pie. That is the idiom. Please mention the question number. 35, fourth option. Eat slowly, not correct. Have an excellent dish, not correct. Eat a good pie, not correct. Answer is the fourth option, to apologize. That is the answer. That's all for today. Hope you guys have got enriched. Thanks for being with me till 8:18. Good night to all of you. I'll see you guys tomorrow.